Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this week's Get More Referrals Today podcast. Today, I want to talk about something which I reckon confuses probably 95% of people in business. What is marketing versus branding versus sales versus any other language that people throw up? I want to be able to simplify it, and I want you actually thinking this really easy way that, in essence, that's all marketing is. So, before we dive into it, as always, if it's the first time listening to the podcast, welcome. Can't wait to be able to help you be able to grow your business, bring in more referrals, and be able to make the impact that you've always wanted to make with your clients. So let's start at the top. And even just thinking about it, it's just like, inverse sales. And people go, well, I'm marketing my business. And most of the time, it's actually not what they're doing at all. Okay, so I'm going to start with branding. Branding is what big businesses do to be able to keep their logo, their name in front of people. So when you think of banks and insurance companies and car companies and telecommunication companies, wherever you are in the globe, they all do the same thing. They run ads, usually on TV, usually on radio, usually on buses, on billboards, for them to be able to get their name and their brand in front of you as often as possible. Fast food companies, they tend to run it around meal times, because if you're thinking, what should I do for dinner at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and all of a sudden a fast food company comes on, they're hoping that hearing their name and hearing their brand, as you have over and over and over and over and over and over again, might make you go, I might just do that today. Okay, so they're relying on their brand name and getting their brand out there every single day is going to kick in subconsciously, because you'll have heard it over and over and over and over again. So that's fine for the big companies, because they've got the millions and millions of dollars per month to be able to spend on that. But for small businesses, they don't have that sort of money, so they can't do that sort of level of branding. So what's branding for small businesses? Well, branding is turning up on your social media and posting and being seen on there. Branding is getting in front of the people that you've put into your CRM, the people you've attracted who have said, what you do is interesting, I want to stay around you. So sending things out to your CRM each week that adds value to them, that keeps you front of mind of them, that's branding. Okay? Branding might be doing this podcast every single week. Okay? In essence, they're all branding exercises, and it's very easy. In fact, I hear probably the majority of people actually say that, I am marketing my business. No, this podcast isn't marketing my business. Yes, it'll reach out to a few new people, but really it's staying front of mind, and it's hopefully adding value and educating and building a relationship with the people who already are the subscribers, with the people who are already on our social platforms, with the people who are already in our customer relationship management system. And then, without a doubt, there will be a few new people, because we always love you to be able to share it, who might listen to it. Putting posts up on social media on it, it's not marketing. Okay, people call it marketing, it's not. Okay, it's keeping you front of mind of the current people who are on there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It needs to be done. But don't confuse it to what marketing actually is. So let's get into what actually is marketing. Marketing is simply bringing somebody who doesn't know you and has the pain point that you solve into your world. That is what marketing is. Over here, there is someone who has the pain point. I'll just use our own business. There is a business over here who doesn't have referral systems, who wants referral systems, who doesn't get enough clients through referrals, who want more clients through referrals, who want to be able to grow and don't spend money on paid ads, who want to be able to get 6, 7, 8 new clients every single month. And that's their pain point, but they don't know about us at the moment. Well, marketing is for us to be able to get in front of them. So when I think about marketing, there's really only one way to market, and that is for you to get in front of the people who have the pain point that you solve. That is what marketing is. So when you think that, okay, that's what marketing is, how do I go about achieving that? Well, really, to me, there's only two ways to be able to go about achieving that. There is using other people's networks, either by paying for it or free. That's it. Everything you do in marketing is either using other people's networks by paying for it or for free. Let me explain. So if you think about someone who runs Facebook ads, well, what's Facebook ads? It's using the Facebook network that you're willing to pay for to get exposure to all the people that Facebook have built up. It's their network. If you think about Google pay-per-click or Google SEO, it is using Google's network, and you're paying to be able to have the privilege of getting in front of the people you want to get in front of in their network. And that's what Google pay-per-click and SEO is about. If you think about strategic partners are all about you getting in front of the strategic partners network. Now, sometimes they might say, oh, can you sponsor this or pay for this? You're going to decide whether you want to do that or not. And other times they're going to go, yeah, I'll do that for you. Would you mind doing the same thing for me? And now it's free. But marketing is all about how you get in front of somebody who has the pain point that you solve and is looking for a solution. It's all about driving those people back into your audience. And we call that into your CRM system. Okay, that's where your pipeline exists. Because then you've got the ability to nurture and deepen relationships with those people. So if you think about marketing, don't worry about branding. You can't go, oh, I'm putting up social posts. It's not marketing. That's not driving people who have the pain point that you solve, that are looking for a solution, back into your CRM. And if you're not doing that, then you're not marketing. So as I said, there's only one way to market. Get in front of other people's networks. And there's two ways to do that: by paying to get in front of other people's networks or for free. Now, I know that I've made this really simple, but it is simple, and that's how your thinking needs to be. See, when your thinking goes straight to what channel should I use? Should I use networking? Should I use referral groups? Should I use referrals? Should I use Facebook ads? Should I use SEO? Should I use pay-per-click? Should I use EDMs? Well, it doesn't matter. You use what is the best way for you to get in front of the people who have the pain point and are your ideal type of clients. So you've got to think above that level. Like the channel level to me is so far down the pecking order of our thinking. But for most people, that's where they start. And hence, they find marketing really hard. And most of the time, marketing doesn't work because they haven't actually thought about above the channel level. And therefore, they don't have strategy in place. They don't have it mind mapped out. I can see in front of me on my wall, it clearly mind mapped out the campaigns that we run. We have a strategic partner campaign. We have a connection campaign. We have our masterclass campaign. So we know how we're bringing new people, because that's what marketing is about, new people into our audience who have the pain point that we solve and are looking for a solution. And they're deciding that. You can't decide that. You just have to be able to run campaigns that allow the right people to come into your audience. So then you know that you're dealing with people who actually are looking for a solution at some stage. See, marketing and sales are completely different things. Most people just say them together. Oh, marketing and sales, as if they just go hand in hand. They don't. Marketing is about attracting new people into your world, into your audience, into your CRM. Then there's this whole nurture piece that needs to happen before then sales takes place. And sales is really, is there a fit with what we do and the pain point you have for us to be able to help you? That's really all sales is. And it comes down to yes, there is, or no, there's not. See, we really need to be able to separate the three. Right? And this is how I think of it. I think about attract's the marketing piece. How am I going to attract people who have the pain point that I solve and they're looking for a solution? How am I going to attract them to me? Right? And I say, how am I going to attract them into our world? And our world, whether that's your pipeline or whether that's your CRM or that's your social platforms, it's a place where you're going to house these people. So that's the first thing. Then once you bring those people, you have to nurture. Very few people these days are just going, oh yeah, I'm ready for that. They need to deepen the relationship with you. And that's what the nurture piece is all about. And to me, nurture is a little bit about what branding is for the big businesses. It's about staying front of mind. It's about adding value. It's about making sure they understand your solution. It's about building the trust and the bond a bit more. And then you can come into the sales part, where the people who have been nurtured go, oh, I wonder if you can actually help me. And now you can have that discussion and you can explore that and you can see whether you can actually help them or not. So when you see them as three really distinct things, you can now actually put strategy around all three things. For most people, they see them as one big hole, one big bubble. And no wonder it's confusing and no wonder it feels hard and no wonder the majority of people don't get many results. Okay? It shouldn't need to be as hard as what it is made out to be. Okay? For us and what we do with our clients is we run simply 3 campaigns. Okay? And it's all about, we know it's about getting into other people's networks. Okay? And through that, they're constantly bringing 20, 30, 40 new people every single month into their audience. Now imagine if you had 20, 30, 40 people every single month coming into your audience. Then you got to nurture. You'd always be popping out 3, 4, 5 new clients. So what you need to think about right now is how are you going to find the people, your ideal client, who have the pain point that you solve and are looking for a solution. Where do they sit? And then how are you going to use other people's networks to be able to get in front of them? Then you can worry about the vehicle, how that's going to happen after that. Hopefully it's been super helpful. Hopefully it's been able to break down how you can actually market your business and what marketing really is versus branding versus sales. And the big thing to think about it is it's about how do I get in front of every single day the people who have the pain point that I solve and are looking for a solution. And really, it's always through someone else's network, whether you pay for it or don't pay for it. It's through someone else's network. You just have to find the networks that those people exist in for you. If you want any assistance in being able to build your strategic partners, grow your business through referrals, be able to keep your clients for longer, get your clients referring like never before, make sure you reach out, support@michaelgriffiths.com.au. Till next time, take care, and we'll see you next week.